Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil, Trader Phil, and known in iconic Traders Chat. Um, wants to go over my recap trade for the day. Today I traded CETX, which had recent news of buyback of 2 million shares. A little skeptical on the news. Buyback, it means basically means repurchase of shares. Which lowers the float ultimately. But I knew there was resistance around this 350 area, 355 area. So let me get my line set up. So I knew there was the resistance right about here. I almost reached that point, but necessarily didn't. I also have this just because it was, pre-market, aftermarket to pre-market. So that's significant. Then I had a line right here from yesterday, which played nice off this bounce. And then I had like lines from previous days. So like this line, what else? This line. Then I had a line right here. These are all lines that were made previously when CETX ran before. And I'm not going to draw the last line because it didn't reach. But so going into this trade, I planned for it last night. Going into this trade, I saw that it peaked here, or peaked around these areas twice. I do not like that color. Stick to the basic. I'm a basic guy. So it peaked right here twice. Double tap resistance. Just put double tap resistance right here. Oh, you can just say right here. Double tap resistance. Build a support line right here. Build support level. Right here. And ultimately, going into this trade, when I woke up, I saw that it was right around here when I actually got to the computer. I woke up when it was up here. It wasn't at the computer. When I got to the computer, it was right here. So ultimately, I waited until I got a pop, took a filler right here, and just waited. Just a filler to me is 1/5 of my size divided by 2. So my filler, it was just in there, whatever. And I was just waiting. It had a 395 average for, well, it was just one. So 395, 295, for that one, for the filler. And I knew I was willing to let the stock squeeze, which I was telling people in my DMs every time. And they was wondering why I didn't stop out. And I'm like, because I had a plan to add right in here. This is my ultimate plan to add up here. I want to add anything up here. I want to add and dump size. So when I actually put my second filler in, it was like right at 322. So I put a second filler. So I'm in 1/4 of size. And you're probably asking, why do I use 2 fillers? I use 2 fillers to give me a better average for my ultimate 1/5 of size. So like my average won't be so low that it's weighing down my actual size, which it won't happen because my size is significantly bigger than the rest of it. But still. You don't want it to weigh down like a dead weight on you, basically. So just waited, looked at it as it read on the tape, saw that it was heavy selling pressure once it reached over 330. Every time it reached over 330, it kept hitting massive sell pressure. And I was like, okay. So 320s was the area to watch. Then 316 was the ultimate area I was looking for. But I added right here. So I'm in half a position right here. So I'm starting to add size. So I'm in a little bit over half a position. I wanted to get another pop back into the 20s. Ultimately didn't get that, and it washed down below. So all I saw right here was heavy sell. And once it washed down here, I knew this was a support level. If we could break that, we could get more, but I had class, sadly, so I have to take what I can get. So I covered my full position within this area. The reason why I'm so good at this particular setup is because I understand that the certain variables that comes into play on this setup, it has a couple different ways it could plan out. Either it's gonna spike because it's crowded. It got good volume during the pre-market and it's gonna spike. Or it has low volume in the pre-market, it's just up. And it's gonna either give me a little pop to a line and then fail, or just fail ultimately down support level. So that's why I took a filler right here so I don't miss the trade. And if it falls down here, I can at least catch the pop to right here, a little bit over, to get it to come all the way down to here. But instead, it squeezed a bit, catching it at the top a little bit, end up washing, catching that support. Had an average up here. This was my average. You want your average in here, in this area. Either this area or higher, like 330s, 320s. Ideally. That's why scaling income is a big part of trading. You want to scale in as best as possible because you will never get the perfect entry. You only get somewhere close to the perfect entry for you. And then I end up covering full right here. So overall, this was a good trade. I've been consistently profitable this month and the start of 2020. Looking to keep sticking to my process and trying to find new ways to develop and improve my strategies and just scaling in better. That's really all I'm really working on, scaling in, sizing up each time I get show myself I'm still consistent. I size up, and that's the way you should do it. And any advice to any newbies, I say like start with trading like 100 shares at a time. Like just trade at 100 shares, then go up, size up. Once you prove yourself, you're consistent with 100 shares. Don't just go in there guns blazing, thinking you can make money just like everybody else because you got a bunch of shares. You don't know how to manage that account. You don't know how to manage them shares yet. And that's what I did at the beginning. Now I started from the beginning. I started low, and now I'm increasing as I go. So because I consistently show myself that I'm profitable each time, and that I can withstand a bigger amount of losses. So when my old size get too comfortable for me, I could withstand a new size and put on more pressure and get uncomfortable. Because once I'm too comfortable, then it becomes easy to me. Now it's time to add size. So I say good would be, I stuck to my plan as always. Sizing, scaling was amazing. Not really, I wouldn't say amazing, but it was pretty good. And that's my new scaling technique for me that actually been working very well when I'm shorting. And I was never unfazed in this trade. Like, I never let nobody distract me. I was to myself, trading, enjoying myself trading. And that's about it. And then bad, I say I should have gone bigger. I should have had bigger size. Because like I said, I was only in half. So wasn't paying attention to the chart at the time to add size. So I say I'm trying to see the word. Didn't identify. And then let me see. It could have held it until it was time for me to actually go. Because I sold 20 minutes before it was time for me to go. I mean, covered. So I could have held for at least 20 more minutes and let this trade work a little more out and pull more money out the market. So really just held longer. Well, I'm gonna say didn't hold long enough. Ooh. But that's about it. Takeaways. Continue to keep working on my new scaling process, which is coming. It's look like it's showing that it works for me real good. So I said takeaways continue to work. I'm gonna say notes because I don't feel like writing that. Notes. Still work on scaling. Say holding winners, adding the winners. That's my new thing. Adding the winners. That's about it. But overall, I give this trade. That's great. Let's do something new. That's great to trade. How do you think we did? I said I give myself not an A, cause I ain't hold it long enough. I give myself a B plus. Really, when I say B plus, an 86 grade. So other than that, everything's been going good. Still working on my process. Just looking forward every day to just trading, doing what I love. every day. And if you want to do what you love and not have somebody be tied down to a certain job that you hate, it's because this life is about happiness and not about how much money you can make. This what we do supplements income so we can do what we love. And a lot of us love to trade, so that's what we love to do. It makes us happy to wake up every morning and to risk our own money to trade every day. But that's it for me. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section. You know, I got braces. But also, if you want to join the Iconic team, hit the link in the description below, and we would love to have you. And they would love to work with you. I mean, I love to talk to you all the time. I like to talk to everybody. I'm lonely. But other than that, y'all be safe, cool, while in school sometimes. But I'll see you next time. Peace.